Treat Attica well. For every scream he makes, I'll reward each of you 100,000.
You dare come here alone? Attica, let's see how I greet you this time.
I like
The film
this
was
appetizer.
translated and narrated by M Media.
What are you waiting for? Attack.
This is truly pathetic. How could I have considered you brothers?
Careful.
Why are you here?
Hui I said, you're here to die. So,
Are you planning to die with me?
Today is my wedding day. If anyone dares to embarrass me, I'll take their life.
Don't you all like money?
What?
Aticha, how can you throw money around like that?
A bunch of useless trash.
Today is my son's wedding.
Clan leader of Ingta family, Ingta.
Who has the guts to disrespect me?
Talking about respect with me.
So what? It's always been my family. Bullying others.
Since when can a broke nobody yell at my family like this? Chopping off a hand isn't enough. I want him carried out horizontally. Stop.
Insolence. How dare you hit my son? You useless trash. What are you still standing around for? Give him a good beating. Don't let him die too easily.
With me here, Mr. Teacher. Won't die so easily.
Mariso. Just you. What makes you think you can protect him? Mr. Attica is my honored guest. I'll join him in causing the scene. I'll join him in causing a scene.
Old man Lunrat, you're not dead yet? Father, why should we be afraid of him?
Not only is he a benefactor,
The film
a
was
teacher,
translated and narrated
Is
by
my
M
fiance.
Media.
Fiance? Atisha, didn't you like me?
you, could it be that?
Because he tried to take me by force. He was imprisoned. You, the esteemed daughter of Linrat, can't even handle a man. Can you?
It seems. I really need to teach him a lesson.
If you can't control your husband, I can do it for you. You know, I have those capabilities too.
Marizo. And you can't just casually mention it.
Sawan, whose territory is this?
Attack.
Fiank, don't tell me this is just a pretense you came up with. It seems today, the Lunrat family and our family are going to completely fall out.
My Lundrat family, wanting to protect someone is reason enough. I've already given you enough face.
No more pretending. These two families have been fighting for years. No one will benefit. The trouble will be immense. Attica. What's left to pretend? The family has already poisoned me. If it weren't for this kid, I would be dead already.
I did it for the family.
Incompetent. A total screw up.
Old man Lunrat. Why do you think I can poison you so easily? Ask this fool. I've been stringing along. Do you think I'm an idiot? You want to stop my wedding? What a joke. Do you know who I'm marrying? Sabin City, Fempet's daughter. Miranda. It's actually Fempet's daughter, Sabin's villain. It's over. I'm really going to die with these for today.
Lunrat. It's not that I'm not giving you a chance. Listen up. Count out to me a few times now. And get back to your Lunrat family. I'll let you live a few more days. Then, my inter-family will come to settle the score. Get out.
Dad, without a teacher, there would be no us. They say, even a powerful dragon can't suppress a local snake.
The film was translated and
Who was it that
narrated
just said?
by M Media.
Even a powerful dragon can't suppress a local snake? Mr. Fempat. You saw it too. This Lunrat family came here to disrupt our wedding and had the audacity to say a powerful dragon can't suppress a local snake. Lunrat.
Fempat, one of the top leaders of Sabin.
It seems like a local snake has been too comfortable. I don't care about my own face. But Mr. Fempat, your face represents
The film was
the face of all
translated
Sabin people.
and
If you were a
narrated
real
by
man,
M Media.
you'd be worthy of my daughter. Indeed, befitting my daughter. What a pity.
Mr. Fempat. This is the man who disrupted the wedding. You can't let him off easy.
According to my rules, to walk out of this door, he needs 3 cuts and 6 holes.
What are 3 cuts and 6 holes?
It's underworld slang. Each cut must be a stab through. There will be 6 holes.
Fempat, I know you're doing this just to control this city. After the marriage with the interfamily, my Lundrat family will be the biggest obstacle.
At least you didn't live in vain. At this age.
My Lundrat family is willing to hand over all our assets just to spare Mr. Teacher's life.
Fempat. This is about face. You can't agree.
Brat. Indeed, befitting my daughter. Rely on you. You want to threaten me?
I know I was wrong.
There's something. Indeed, you're not wrong. My Fampat's face must be repaid with blood. I owe Mr. Teacher a life. These 6 holes, I, Lunrat, will take them.
My own business. I'll handle it myself.
That's more like it. 3 cuts, 6 holes. Then I'll let you go.
Who's letting who go? Is yet to be seen.
What elegant skill.
I thought you could become the best in Sabin. You seemed like someone with some sense, but you're just a fool who can't distinguish right from wrong.
Mr. Teacher, you should say less, otherwise, your life and father's life won't be enough to compensate.
Me too.
Who is Ginseng to you?
My former elder brother.
Fampat. Sawan dealt with Ginseng, also for your plan. You can't blame him for this.
This matter
The film
also
was
concerns you.
translated
Kid.
and narrated by M
I'm willing to
Media.
hear you out. I've already given you face. You still dare to question me?
It seems. You really are a nest of vipers. A bunch of trash. Old man. I know you're doing this for my own goat. But today, no one can stop me.
Miranda. Go easy. I quite admire this kid.
Father,
Fempat's daughter, Miranda.
step back. This one's a master.
This is the first time I've heard you say such a thing.
This is also the first time someone has been able to withstand my 5/10 power punch.
Before fighting me, men who talk big, none of them walked out.
This is the first time I've seen someone last this many moves against Miranda. So many moves.
Women are still women, after all. Next move. Will you be pulling hair?
Are you even human?
It seems. There are quite a few men who have suffered at your hands. I have no quarrel with you. Don't block my path. When Boss Basha goes out, he wouldn't just bring a woman, would he?
I lost.
Call out the others. Now then. Let's settle the score.
I can prove that this matter has nothing to do with me.
All right. You showed me respect earlier. Now I'll show you some respect. How can you prove it?
We shake hands.
Shaking hands. What can that represent?
To understand each other. I admire Mr. Aticha. Let's forget this matter.
Just forget it.
Father-in-law, this matter cannot be left unsettled, no matter what.
You still think you haven't embarrassed yourself enough? Mr. Pempart speaks. You dare question me? Hurry up and admit your mistake.
I was wrong.
Speak. Who are you? Why did you stop me from taking revenge?
Greetings, young master.
Don't give me that. If it weren't for this bracelet, I would already be dead.
Young master, calm down. We were once Supa's brothers. Miranda was born disabled. Supa rebuilt her muscles and bones, which is why she has such a strong physique now.
No wonder I always felt she resembled me.
Supa, what exactly did you entrust to the young master?
He only said I would know in time.
Pa. Pooh.
What have you done to me?
As expected, Papu was once our brother. He betrayed us and became the powerful leader he is today.
So his means for me to avenge him?
Avenge? I must avenge him. Now, I will spare no expense. To expand my territory, my goal is to one day be able to take revenge.
Supa gave me a second chance at life. His revenge is my revenge.
Supa only misjudged people once. Now, by entrusting the task to you, there must be a reason.
Quickly let me know the details.
Papu has his eyes on Saba City, eyeing the Inta family in Saba City. Still holds some influence. If he discovers you, I know Savin is insignificant. I will take care of it for you.
This revenge, I will personally carry it out.
Yes.
Real estate tycoon, Kenshi.
Get the hell out of here. Your grace period is over. Please. Still lingering here? Give us a few more days.
Grant us a few more days. Sir, please.
Mommy. Dad, let's talk about this when we get up.
Aticha.
Mommy.
Get up. Aticha. You kneel down to Mr. Kenshi too. Beg him to show mercy. And not take our house.
Attica.
This house has always been my family's. How can you take it?
Look closely. It's in black and white. This house now belongs to me, Kenshi. Get the hell out of here.
Dad, what's going on?
You have the nerve to ask. It's because of you. Causing trouble outside. That your mother overworked herself. And became seriously ill. I have no choice but to mortgage.
The film was translated and
This
narrated by M Media.
Mortgage. Then can't we just redeem it? How much did Mommy mortgage it for?
50,000.
We'll redeem this house now. How much? Give me the price. $100,000. Annie, go back to your room and get the money.
It's really cheap for him. In such a short time. It's doubled.
100,000. Do you want to pity me? I'm talking about 10 million.
What?
What?
I didn't hear wrong, did I? Why don't you just rob a bank?
Isn't this Annie who sells lighters at the karaoke bar? Come, let me touch you too.
You're looking for death.
Aticha, don't cause any more trouble. Mr. Kenki, he must be in a bad mood to ask for this price. Let's kneel together. Beg Mr. Kenki.
Your mother is quite sensible. Why don't you kneel down for me quickly?
What if I don't kneel?
Then get out. Burn this broken house down and build a public toilet.
You. Kenchi, right? Let's not be angry with money. 1 million Meng banknotes. I'll redeem this house.
Aticha,
My mind is made up.
1 million. You're much stingier than your father. Your father just offered 3 million. Son, 3 million is a bit much. But this house is our root.
Kenchi. 3 million is not a small amount. What's your purpose?
I didn't expect you to see through me. It seems, today, I won't see you kneel to me.
Is it Saban?
3 million. Can connect with which I's top figure. Into son. Build a connection. This money is worth it.
The film was
Aticha?
translated and narrated
How did you
by
offend such a
M
person?
Media.
what can we do?
Ancestors. It's all my fault for giving birth to such an unfilial son. We're going to die out.
Dad. I'll handle this.
Don't call me dad. Raised you for over 20 years. Didn't expect you brat would have such a big mouth. That's the all-powerful. Into family, how are you going to handle it? These two old bones of ours can hold you back. You run. For our family, leave a bloodline.
Dad. Mommy. Why don't you believe me? We have no reason to be afraid of him.
Attica. Even your boss, Ginseng, was taken out by Savan. What are you? Since you refuse to leave, then you'll all be buried with this house.
I'll tell you one last time. Drop the contract and get out of here. Otherwise, you'll offend a force more terrifying than the Ingta family.
Are you threatening me? I'm so scared. Someone who knows a force stronger than the Inta family, living in a toilet. Bro, let's take him to meet this big shot right now. Who? The Grim Reaper. Kid, I should thank you. If it weren't for you, how could I have gotten in with Savan?
Getting in with Savan, or offending me? Which one will you choose?
Red Rose. Mariso.
It's you. Causing trouble here?
I am blind. Don't you know Attica is one of your men?
You really are blind. Mr. A teacher is my honored guest.
I deserve to die. I deserve to die.
Just like that. I didn't tell you to stop, so don't stop. Good day, uncle and aunt.
You flatter us.
Thanks for this time.
Planting a spy in your house last time. I hope a teacher won't blame me.
It's fine. I know. You're doing it for my own good.
So, you trust me this much? Then I can't let you down. This house contract. How much do you plan to sell it for?
Who told you to stop? Keep hitting him. Miss Mariso, you're kidding, right? As long as you don't blame me, I'll give you all the toilets. Miss Mariso, please spare me. What kind of compensation? Feel free to say it.
How about this? You slap Savan twice for me. And I'll pretend this never happened.
Miss Mariso, I'm just a commoner. How can I get involved in this?
But you're already involved. No wonder you're successful. You're
The
pretty
film was
ruthless to
translated
yourself.
and narrated by M Media.
Solved it.
What's got you so happy? Tell us. so we can all share the joy.
Savin. Don't worry. I won't do anything reckless, don't worry.
Stop pretending.
Mr. Savin, I am here, working for you.
Mariso, you beat my men like this. You are disrespecting me, Savin.
I thought it was someone else. Isn't this the recently dumped into family's young master?
Mariso, don't get too cocky. Lunrat's men are coming in to clean this up.
This sense of security.
Savin. You didn't come here specifically to die, did you?
Attica, you've really gotten arrogant. I admit, I underestimated you before. Attica, you are nothing.
Who's protecting who? Is still uncertain.
Stubborn until the end. In the end, you're just good at fighting. But speaking of fighting, there's someone you've never beaten. What? Scared?
Jepu. Siding with the enemy.
Remember back when you were under Ginseng. You never once beat Jepu.
The boss valued you the most. How could you do this?
Go. Don't disappoint me.
He's still strong as ever.
A teacher. At a time like this, you're still praising your opponent?
Bullseye.
You really hit him that hard.
That day, when you paid respects to the boss, I felt something was off. I used all my strength.
Jepu actually held back. Do you know what the consequences are? Go! You really are a glutton for punishment. You're forcing me to do this.
Do you have some unspeakable secret?
Your wife and children's lives. No choice.
Jepu. My patience is limited.
Please give me a little more time.
You said before that if I could force you to use your gloves, I would win.
Attica. I'm sorry, brother.
That's more like it.
Is there no other way?
I will take care of your parents.
Who is Savin? Don't you know?
I have no choice.
He won't spare your wife and children.
Savin, I want your life.
Seems like Jepu really hates me.
How about this move of mine? Effective, right?
My baby is so smart.
Stop. Your fiancé is here. Aren't you going to restrain yourself?
What is she doing here?
My father told me to tell you. Not to do anything behind his back.
I want to teach someone a lesson in Wa Village. Do I need your permission?
Can I take this as... You want to tear yourself apart from the Fampat family? My father said, if you have any trouble, find him immediately. He will take care of it for you.
If anyone lays a hand on his wife and children, then don't blame me for going on a killing spree.
Release him.
Brother, wait for me. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
The film
What's your
was
current power level?
translated and narrated by M Media.
Thank you for sparing my life.
Aticha, don't worry. Mommy won't look down on someone who sponges off their wife.
Mommy.
You're spawning off your wife. It's all right. Dad won't stop you. But our future children must take our last name.
Dad. Marisol and not. It's not what you think.
How long do you plan to hide it? Mommy and Dad have been there. The way Marisol looks at you. Don't you know?
It's obvious.
That's enough. Why are you butting in?
Look. Annie. She knows everything. I've had a feeling. Two people have been abnormal for a long time. The Lunarat family. Why did they give you? Give so much money. What for?
Look at our Atisha. So dashing and vigorous. Which girl wouldn't be smitten?
That's it. Look whose son he is.
I'm not talking to you guys anymore. Annie. Let's go cook.
A woman like Marisol. What man wouldn't like her? Savin, what is this? What shy is useless.
Hey, get up. The wedding was crashed. Right there at the scene. When have I ever been this humiliated? My fiancé helping another man. Tell me.
Watch I. You told us to watch. The people around Attica. That one-eyed guy is alone now. Understood. Get out.
I didn't spoil you for nothing. You're still somewhat useful.
A teacher should like someone like Marisol, right? Queen, beautiful.
A one-eyed girl. Why are you dressed so nicely? What are you trying to do? Attica is back.
Then go find him.
I heard. You two are childhood sweethearts.
You saw too. Atisha is very powerful now. If you dare hurt me, he will not let you go.
So powerful, right? Attica, that bastard. Haven't touched you yet, have I? Let you taste the flavor of a man. Is it him who's powerful? Or me? You're so depressing. No wonder Attica, after being with you for so long, actually has no ideas at all.
You guys. Teach her a lesson. Then beat her up first, strip her naked, and throw her out on the street.
Then let's do it. Atisha, will you dislike me? My eyes are so ugly.
I'll find you an eye. I remember back then. It was you who crippled my limbs, right?
Attica. No. It was all that bastard Savannah's doing. You should address your grievances to the right person. Please don't blame this on your younger brother.
But I remember back then. You said you wanted to do this. For a long time.
You deserve to die.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I had no choice. Please let me go.
I begged you. Like this back then.
If you let me go, I can agree to any conditions.
If you want to live, it's simple. I'll borrow something from you.
Just let me go. I can give you anything.
That's what you said.
Forget it. They're all laughing at me.
Cure your eyes. Don't let them laugh.
Attica.
Nightclub protection. Oh, song.
You're Attica. I finally found you.
Buddy. I wasn't finished talking. And you hit me so hard. Hurry up. Take Annie. And get out of here. This isn't simple.
Brother? Could that face be? Brother, I'll avenge you.
What is Osam to you?
You're not worthy of mentioning my brother's name. Murderer.
As expected. Sabin. Good plan. You all know what you are doing.
Attica. While you were watching the place, to save some money, brutally murdered our brothers. This. You must die.
You've all been tricked by Sabin. All this is Sabin's conspiracy.
My brother doesn't lack money and women, and he's good to his brothers. How could he lay a hand on us?
Sabin is not what you think he is.
Brothers, we don't need to listen to his sweet talk. Kill him. Avenge our
The
loved
film was
ones.
translated and narrated by M Media.
What have you done to us?
I want you to hear me out.
Kill me if you want. Don't humiliate us here. Brother. Why do you have my brother's picture?
They are my brothers after all. I keep them with me. To watch me avenge them.
I still don't believe you.
Like you said. Sabin is rich and powerful. Why would he lay a hand on people like you? Look. I'm perfectly capable of taking you out. So why don't I? I don't ask for your forgiveness. But give me some time. And I'll give you an explanation.
Remember, my brother is watching you. Blood for blood.
If this drug is really as miraculous as you say, why don't you take it yourself?
This is an experiment the Empire conducted, using countless lives. You don't need to question its power. As for why I don't use it,
Attica.
What? Has Aticha's nature changed? He doesn't even spare his own brothers. I've never suffered such humiliation. I can't stand it.
just a little Atisha. What's the big deal? You know Attica's new backer is Fampat?
Attica.
If Fampat is gone, then Atisha will be a salted fish on a chopping board.
But even my father fears his power.
You forget. He only has a daughter guarding him now.
Are you saying that woman is no match for Watch Eye now?
Perform well. I'll be waiting for your return.
I can't wait. I'll collect some interest now.
Attica, you want to deal with the Inta family? Go back to Saba City. Prepare the men.
Yes. Father, retreat. This guy's tough.
back.
The door is right behind you.
Where can we retreat to?
Sabin, have you grown a pair? Causing trouble here.
Old man. How dare you do this to me? Broke off the engagement with the Inta family. Where have you left the dignity of Inta family?
A small Inta family. In my eyes, they are nothing.
Then why? Did you want to marry into the Inta family?
It's just, the Inta family is profitable, that's all. Look at yourself. In this stage, what can you do? Miranda can take on 100 men. You want to lay a hand on her?
So from the beginning, you wanted to humiliate the Inta family.
So what?
This is a little too much of an underestimate of the Inta family. Watch I. This man is a close friend of Attica. Kill him. Attica will come out himself.
Attica. Miranda.
Watch I. This woman, don't break her for me. I have to try her out. This Fianchi.
Are you alright?
Careful. What are you? Just brute force.
A woman like you. I, Sabin, haven't tasted yet. These little muscles. I don't know how things are in other places.
A teacher. I've ordered the food and drinks. We have to go out to eat today.
There's a lot of food at home. It'll go bad if we don't eat it. Besides, it's not good to get used to fancy food.
A teacher. You decide.
Settle down, you two. Then you two go eat.
Saba City's #1 expert. Blood Rose. Good. Originally, I considered our superficial marriage. For the sake of our superficial marriage, I still thought of you. Now, there's no need.
The film was translated and
Bastard.
narrated by M Media.
What have you done to him?
Me? I just helped him fulfill his little wish. Revenge.
Neither human nor ghost.
I'm talking to you, Attica. We were brothers once. Don't worry. After I finish you off, I will take good care of your parents.
I'm afraid you won't live to see that day.
Attica.
No matter how much I hit you, you don't react. It seems you're no longer human.
You're nothing special. After all, with a mortal body. This is your limit.
Is that so?
What? Are you planning to use toothpicks as hidden weapons?
To deal with you. Toothpicks are enough.
Watch I. Killed him. A mosquito eating an elephant. What happened? Watch I. Don't scare me.
Don't shout. He won't answer you.
No. Don't mess around.
Now you're scared. Sabin, if you dare lay a hand on the people around me, there will be a price to pay. Miranda's innocence will be exchanged for your life.
I didn't do anything. Don't believe me. If you don't believe me, ask her. Since I didn't do anything. Attica, can you let me go?
Let you go?
If you let me go, the Inta family will reward you handsomely.
Sabin. Do you think I've lived this long, based on what?
Based on immense power and exceptional wisdom.
My motivation for living, until today, is to take revenge.
Please, stop hitting me. I'm the Inta family's only son. Name your price. My father can satisfy you.
All right. I want them back alive.
Attica, stop messing around. How much for a life? Name your price. Sabin will pay.
My brother's life is not something you can buy with money.
What kind of world is this? Money can buy life. No money, no life.
The film was translated
Then how much
and narrated by M. Media.
is your life worth?
Tell me. As long as I can do it. I never speak with two voices.
Is that so? Then kowtow to these brothers of mine until I'm satisfied. It's a deal. Next, I'll leave it to you.
Do whatever you want. Anything. The Lumlarat family will take care of it. I've already booked dinner. Let's eat together.
At this hour. Annie should have dinner ready. Next time, I'll definitely go.
Remember what you said. Actually, my purpose today was to trick you out. And then take your parents and Annie to live with me.
Why are you doing this?
I want you to see my sincerity towards you.
I'm going to the restroom.
Excuse me. This seat is taken.
Miss, judging by your attire, you must be a rich young lady. Could you help me see what this is?
Take it out and let me see. If you don't open it, how will I know what it is?
This thing is quite precious. Miss, you'll have to come closer.
I understand. Hurry up and open it.
Miss, take a good look. Come with me.
This is medicinal powder.
The film was translated and narrated by M. Media.
Atisha, how dare you ruin our plans? I'll make you pay.
You were the one who drugged her.
You're quite quick to react, you should know. The consequences of her being in my hands.
If you dare touch a hair on her head, I'll skin you alive.
Don't worry, after I drug her,
You dare.
but she's the one who wanted to hurt me.
Hello. Quick. I swore I wouldn't let anyone around me get hurt again. Don't blame me.
So smooth. Not enjoy it a bit? All wasted?
Who are you? How did I get here? Gorgeous.
Tell me about Atisha, and I'll let you go.
A teacher. A teacher. It's just The lookout person.
It seems this person knows something. It seems Miss Mariso doesn't yet understand the world's dangers. You don't intend to tell me the truth.
Who are you really? Why did you bring me here? Who is a teacher? And what does it have to do with me?
If you just tell the truth, I'll give you this bottle of water.
What's going on? How can I be so thirsty for that water? I don't know what you're talking about.
Resist my Aphrodisiac, the temptation of water. It seems she really doesn't know anything. Oh, wow. Things have come to this. Might as well enjoy it. Want a drink? Come here.
What's happening? I can't resist this water. I really want to drink.
How dare you touch someone close to me? It seems you don't want to live.
You're just in time. Who are you?
The one who will take your dog life.
Since you won't talk, I'll beat it out of you. Little thug. The Ye Wong's entire is poison. Every time you touch me, you don't know how much poison you've picked up. It seems I've won.
Is that so?
What?
My body can't even be pierced by blades or bullets. A mere powder wants to enter my body.
Impossible. Even cowhide can be corroded by my medicine.
How short-sighted.
I once heard of a body-severing technique. After a painful rebirth through fire, one can obtain an indestructible body.
It seems you do have some knowledge. Yawan, right? You're very unlucky. You ran into a nemesis like me again.
Buddy, we are both cultivators.
The film was translated and
Why don't we just forget about
narrated
this?
by M Media.
You haven't lost anything anyway. Right?
What a pity. But you've touched my reverse scale. I can't let the person next to me get hurt anymore.
We both have masters. You better think this through.
Is that so? Do you think their drugs can enter my body?
I'm warning you. I have a powerful force behind me. If you want to protect the people around you, you better not offend me. Otherwise,
Otherwise you'll lay hands on to people around me, right? Since you've coated yourself with poison, then you must have the antidote hidden on you, right?
what are you trying to do? You don't. You don't. You were all created by me. You.
You call yourself a Yawan? You're just bluffing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I've been running for half an hour. Look, I'm drenched in sweat.
Water. I need water.
I'll get you some water.
I need water.
What are you doing, Marisol? What's going on here? How am I going to explain myself tomorrow?
Well,
Annie, listen to me. It's not what you think.
you don't need to explain. We're not that close. After all, I'm just an ordinary person. I'm not qualified to compete with Marisol.
Aren't I the same?
Look at this house. Every time I passed by, I always thought, if only I could live in a house like this,
The film
that would
was
be so
translated
great.
and narrated by
Now-
M Media.
I'm actually living here. But it was because of another woman.
Annie, listen to me. It's not what you think. Annie,
So why did you cure my eyes? Why did you let me see so clearly?
Annie. Annie.
Trash. They're all trash. Although those men are useless, they finally managed to muddy the waters, watch I? This Adisha. In the end, I have to deal with him myself. I will make him pay for it.
Just say it.
Great news. Someone said I'm one of the 3 giants of Saba. Now, things are about to change.
Just tell me what you need me to do. Don't beat around the bush.
Now, another giant of Saba is critically ill. He vowed that, if his illness is cured, he will inherit his estate.
You want to use me?
I wouldn't dare. But it was because of another woman, by the master, to decide.
Now that I have avenged myself, it is time to fulfill my promise to Supa.
Then we immediately go to Saba City.
Yes.
You bitch. Get out. Don't let me see you again. Seeing you reminds me of my son.
This revenge. You have to take it.
How? This kid is just spoiled by me. He dared to provoke Fampat.
Saba Saleem of Saba City. Have you ever heard of him?
So what? I don't have the ability to bring the dead back to life.
Yes. I have.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
This is the 1,000-year-old ginseng Mauricio asked me to bring you. Ginseng is so expensive, how could you lose it?
You're the culprit. If it weren't for you disrupting Savin's wedding, how could you have been so foolish as to provoke that Fempat?
Your son's sins are heinous. And you're not innocent either.
Boy. Don't think that just because this isn't Wa village, I can't touch you. Don't forget. You still have family in Wa village.
You want to threaten me?
Just with this lousy ginseng. You think you can turn things around? My life was given to me by another. Saba Saleem agreed to see you. Boy. After I save Saba Saleem. Walking out this door will be your death. Mr. Saba Saleem, hello. I heard you have an elixir of eternal youth. What is this? This is a potion researched and developed by my empire after countless experiments. If you inject it into your body, you can immediately gain immense power. Then how can you prove it? Mr. Saba Saleem, I've long heard that your subordinate, Kwamela, has exceptional martial arts skills. How about this? In your eyes, how are my martial arts skills? Unsteady footsteps. This body, hollow within, is but a walking husk. If you can't even defeat this worthless husk of mine, you're a mere jumping jack. Fine. Today I'll show you who the real jumping jack is. How is this possible? Mr. Sabaslim, you've seen it too. As long as you, like me, inject this potion, you too can become immensely powerful, just like me. In this world, to think such a treasure exists. What treasure? I want to see it too. Fempat. Avenge my son. And who might this be? The stray dog of what village? You. What are you doing in Saba? After I help Sabaslim regain his youth, you'll be the first I deal with. Sabaslim. Don't tell me you've forgotten our agreement. Of course I remember. But if this potion is truly this effective, and your demands are so dangerous, what do you want from me? I want revenge for my son. Kill him. If you
The film was translated
desire wealth
and
and power,
narrated by M Media.
I can satisfy you. Master. If you inject this potion, you can achieve the same effect. That's much better than my 30 years of arduous training. Since you say so, I have made my decision.
Wait.
Kid. When is it your turn to speak? Someone. Throw him out.
You haven't even cured Sabaslim's illness. And you're already giving orders?
Sharp-tongued. Good. I'll help you clean up later.
I'll be waiting. Sabaslim. This 1,000-year-old ginseng. I found it for you. Going back on your word now. Isn't very good, is it?
This 1,000-year-old ginseng. I can still buy it. Name your price.
Think carefully. Do you want to trust this thing in my hand? A genuine 1,000-year-old ginseng? Or a bottle of potion of unknown origin?
Kwamela said, your strengths are evenly matched. This makes it difficult for me to choose. Tell you what, you to Spar. Let your strength speak for itself. All right. No problem.
Sabaslim. Let me tell you. I hate betrayal the most. Today. I'll show you.
You punk. Don't hide if you have the guts.
Come and catch me if you can.
You. Cowardly rat. I see you. Only have this much ability.
What? That's all you got?
All you have is a strong physique. But no foundation in Kung Fu. What do you think? Attica is indeed formidable. But we're not choosing subordinates.
The
Look
film
at
was
Inda's performance.
translated and narrated
If you
by
had that
M
kind of
Media.
physique, what would it be like? I know what to do. I announce, I will cooperate with Inta. I knew it. No one would refuse. A strong physique. Prepare for a showdown. Sabaslim. Happy cooperation.
Your leg is ruined.
Attica. What's going on?
Just some unorthodox tricks. This reagent only stimulates human potential. What's borrowed must be repaid. If it can't be repaid, just like his leg, it'll be crippled. The reason I didn't fight you just now was to drain your stamina. Let's see how long this potion can last.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You're already against me. And I still have to tell you. Do you really think I'm stupid? Annie. Let's go.
Buddy, don't go. My life is still in your hands.
Sabaslim. I remember telling you. I hate betrayal the most.
Buddy, I was wrong. It was a momentary impulse. My mind was clouded. Buddy, forgive me.
Sabaslim. You should know. The purpose of coming today
Is to have me summon Tatsumi. Rather than tear each other apart. Prove your stance.
very well. I don't want you to disappoint me a second time. One of the top 3 of Saba, Tatsumi.
Sabaslim is still around. Why are you inviting me to a feast? What is this? Dare to block my way? Fempad is here too. Just in time. Let's talk together. After Sabaslim left this territory, how will it be divided? Tatsumi. You and I, these old bones. Don't you put them in your eyes? Old man Sabaslim. Who made you so unlucky to have no children? Then you might as well give all your men in territory to me. Then, I'll marry a young one. Have a son and give him your surname. It will also let the Sabaslim family have a symbol. Tatsumi. Don't bully people too much. So what? A man who should die. Now, your men, how many of them listen to you? I'm not afraid to tell you. Last year,
The film was translated
during your 60th
and
birthday
narrated
celebration,
by M Media.
I started. I've been bribing your men. Tatsumi. So it turns out, the walnut that Papa gave me at my birthday party has a problem. I admire you for this. Even your opponent's grand gift. You dare to accept it. Dying for face, suffering for life. Quamela. Slap mouth. You want to slap me too? I'm not afraid to tell you. Standing behind me now is Boss Papu. Dare to touch me. You better think about the consequences. Living a few more days is also a gain for
The film
me.
was translated and
This breath.
narrated by M Media.
I can't swallow it. Quamela. Old man. You really don't want to live. No worries at all.
What to do? This Quamela seems like he's no match for him.
Quamela's moves are superb. It must have been just now. He took Kinta's punch head-on and was seriously injured.
It seems that besides you, only Fempet's daughter can fight. Tatsumi. Even if I die, before I die, I won't let you have it easy. Old man, I've had enough of you. Relying on your family's wealth. You act like a king in the city. Without money, you're nothing. You. Just right. Today is the day you turn against me. Just take this opportunity. Send you to heaven early. Fempat. The old man is about to die. His death will benefit everyone. Don't tell me you can't see it. You should also know my relationship with Papu. I won't let his people grow bigger and stronger. Fempat. Actually, Papu didn't want to completely annihilate Supa's people. Otherwise, it's impossible to let you develop for so many years. High sounding. Haven't touched me yet. It's because I'm not important enough. It seems you're not as stupid as Papu. The 2 spies Papu placed by my side yesterday have been caught by me. How did you find out? Could it be that I can't plant spies around Papu? Even if you know our plan. So what? Just you. A dying old man. And a former stray dog. How can you fight Papu? Whether we can win or not, we have to fight to find out. Ungrateful. Then I'll give you a warning today. With just this little strength of yours, you dare to oppose the boss.
The film film was
Aticha,
translated
help her quickly.
and narrated by M Media.
I didn't expect Fempath to already have such strength. See you next time. Either you die, or I perish.
Give me another one.
No. No way.
Master, wait. Tatsumi is just Papu's pawn. Without him, someone else will take his place. Besides, we need someone to pass on information. Buddy. Now I've made my stance clear. Me and Papu are like fire and water. My life. Buddy. This ginseng is so useful. An old immortal. A stray dog. You can't even handle this. What's the use of having you? Fempath discovered our spy. Didn't find out for 10 years. Why did he suddenly find out today? Could it be he's back? Trash. The power distribution in Saba City. We'll talk after Saba Slim dies.
Warlord, Papu.
Now, in what village? Only the Lunrat family remains. It's the perfect time for us to infiltrate. Are you planning to go yourself? There are spies around me. How can I feel at ease, handing over the power to you? This matter. I'll do it myself.
To people, don't you think it's cramped?
I don't think so.
Now it seems.
The film was translated
master.
and narrated by M Media.
This is difficult. My daughter has never lost. One always wins. One has never lost.
How about we go out for a walk?
Okay.
Aticha, what's wrong?
I feel Papu has come to Washington Village. If we go straight in, what are our chances of winning?
Papu is meticulous. Thorough. Since he dared to come, I'm afraid there's no chance at all.
With Papu away from his lair, there's no better opportunity.
Papu's visit must be to take control of Papu Village. If we push Attica to a village's top spot, create an opportunity for the two to negotiate. No. Why? I've seen Papu and Supa fight. I don't think Attica is guaranteed to win.
Does this Papu have any weaknesses?
Papu never lets fighters touch him. No one knows his weakness.
Is there any way to get close to him?
Papu is terrifyingly cautious. Find a masseur. Only a blind one.
Massage. Blind.
Gather all the blind masseurs in Wa village who make a living from massage. Gather them all. What are you planning?
So Annie doesn't feel inferior because of her eyes. Since I was little, I've played blind games with my mother. Played blind man's bluff. Perhaps, no one understands the blind better than I do.
No. This is walking into the lion's den. If we're not careful,
This might be our only chance.
wait here. Uncle will be here soon.
Brian, Papu's nephew.
You're the new masseur?
Yes,
Uncle, this is the best massage therapist in all of Wa village.
this is Papu. Why does he look so close to my age?
Is he really the best? We'll find out. Brian, I'm thirsty. Go get ready. Yes. Begin.
Yes,
Let me see. What village is best? What you're made of?
Now's our chance. But my gut tells me not to kill him. Boss, is the pressure okay?
Yes.
Although my bones feel this. Decrepit. Why are the muscles beneath my skin so strong and powerful?
Buddy, your skills are good.
Blind from birth. So, deader than others.
Well said. Hard work pays off. You'll make something of yourself.
And it's by using you as a stepping stone.
Uncle, the
film
water's
was
here.
translated and
Hurry up.
narrated by
I can't hold it any longer.
Boss, why don't you drink some water first?
You do what you do.
What's going on?
Comfortable.
I'm saying, the smell of blood in this room. Why is it so strong? I see. This is a blood transfusion. It's always been rumored that wealthy foreigners rely on captive young boys and girls to provide themselves with fresh blood daily. Blood transfusions, using this method to achieve the goal of eternal youth. I didn't expect to encounter it here.
Uncle, are you still thirsty? Go outside. Buddy, look at my physique. How is it?
Your body. I don't quite understand. Seems muscular. But your muscles can't support your body.
You're the first one who dares to tell me the truth.
I dare not hide it.
What a pity. I have an old friend. He could have helped me rebuild my bones. But he refused to help me.
Is it because you didn't offer enough money, so he was unwilling to help you?
Things that can be solved with money are not a problem for me. My old friend is very stubborn. Although it's determined by fate, I don't have the fortune to defy fate.
Too profound. I really don't understand. But, every man for himself, heaven's curse and earth's punishment, this principle I still understand.
So, he died early. And I'm now living well.
The boss is amazing. It's here.
Uncle, it's not good. How old are you? Panicking over nothing. In the house, a man in black came in. It's not our house. What's missing? Just buy it again. It's just that person discovered the reservoir. How did he get in? Didn't we just go fetch water? He followed us. We only noticed one person missing when we turned back. Hurry up and go. Useless. That person is injured. He definitely can't run far. Something happened at home. I'll have the driver come up and take you back.
The plan is complete.
The film was translated
Now let's see this
and
old dog.
narrated by Media.
How he'll handle this. Come on.
Little blind man, right now, I'll take you to the shop.
Please take care of me, a blind man.
You're welcome.
If you weren't blind, you wouldn't recognize me. Your fate would be the same as that driver's.
But I'm not blind.
Aticha, how is it you?
I should be asking you that. I'm your boss.
None of your business.
I suspected before that you and Famfit. He's not your father at all. What father? Uses his own daughter as a bodyguard?
I'm not Famfit's daughter.
Famfit knows I'm going there tonight. There's no reason he'd let you come and do this. So tonight, you're acting on your own?
I'll take responsibility when I get back.
If you don't say anything, it's hard for me to help you.
Help me. Famfit said he'd help me too. But I've been waiting for 10 years.
But you at least know about the feud between me and Papu. If I can help you along the way, why not?
I'm looking for my brother. I was planning to rescue him today, but I couldn't even get close to the place.
I can help you.
Relying on men is worse than relying on myself.
Tonight, I know Papu's weakness.
You dare approach Papu alone. That means you have some guts. For now, I'll trust you this once.
Looks like you're not completely heartless. Tomorrow's plan begins. That scum Papu Every day he lives is a disaster for the world. Come on.
Wish you success. About tomorrow's plan. There's actually a flaw.
What flaw?
Look, you, a poor boy, suddenly at the top of WA Village. Anyone would be suspicious.
The film was translated
I didn't think of that.
and narrated
I
by
have a
M.
solution.
Media.
What solution?
If WA Village knew you were my fiancé, wouldn't that solve it?
No, no.
Do you have a better idea?
I.
The plan is urgent. All plans take priority. It's settled.
I told you, this kid and Mauricio, we're up to something.
He finally went down. The path of eating soft rice.
I told Attic, we'll soar. I didn't expect it to be this way. The situation in what village is in chaos. To think a poor boy got the advantage. The situation in what village has stabilized. This is not good for us, nephew. This is, of course, a good thing. A kept man. Wouldn't that be easier to control? Uncle, you're so insightful. It seems heaven has destined me to go down in history.
Aticha, look at this unscrupulous newspaper. How awful it is. How did it become a kept man?
What's the big deal? Let them talk. It's not true anyway.
I'm so angry.
Annie, early in the morning, flirting with someone else's fiancé. Isn't it a bit much? Not very good.
How? Is there any news?
Done. Paper's invitation has arrived.
Uncle, you said this, Attica. What if he doesn't come? Brian, people live in this world. They carry vulgarity. You think, if you were a kept man. Now there's a chance, right in front of you. What would you do? Then I will definitely take off this hat. Isn't that right? So Attica will definitely come. Take it out.
No way. Why is it so strict?
As expected of a kept man. Doing women's work at home, right? Go in. This bracelet has such a heavy negative aura. Won't something happen if I touch it?
I'm not very familiar with the etiquette here.
A good for nothing. So nervous even shaking hands.
PAPU is really unique. Receiving me in such a place. It seems he really doesn't take me seriously.
I just don't like unfamiliar places.
Speak.
Then I'll say it. Mauricio, you're too greedy.
Even a powerful dragon can't suppress a local snake. WA Village is now my Lundrat family's. My Lundrat family's appetite isn't big either. Just how much we can eat. We'll eat that much.
Truly a remarkable woman. It seems you are qualified to cooperate with me.
What do you want to do?
I can help you swallow the entire village.
Just state your terms.
I need the Lundrat family to provide me with financial support.
How much?
50%,
No way.
40%.
Our Lundrat family doesn't want to walk into the lion's den. A teacher. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
As expected, Mr. Attica. He's the one I've been looking for.
A teacher. Are you defying me?
I said I want to talk to the boss.
A teacher. Don't forget your place.
I said I want to.
You are now disobeying my orders.
I said I want to talk to Papu.
Right. Don't spoil everyone's fun. Tell you what, I'll wait outside with you. Now no one will disturb us.
I'm very interested in your proposal just now.
I like negotiating with ambitious people like you. I always have this feeling of déjà vu with you.
Maybe this is what they call felt like old friends from the first meeting.
Yes, felt like old friends from the first meeting. So you're a pervert. That makes things easier. It seems, brother, you're a man of passion too. Attica. The offer I made earlier was for Mariso. If it were you, I wouldn't take a penny.
What's free in this world isn't always the best. I owe you such a big favor. How can I repay you?
I used to think you, Attica, were just a freeloader. It seems Mariso seeing something in you. Means you have some skills.
Small fries have their own world. But even small fries need their pry.
I'm starting to like you more and more. Who are you?
The one who's going to take your life. I clearly hit your old wound. Why can you still move?
If I know it's a weakness, I'll protect it. You, on the other hand, my for vital spots. How did you know about that? So you're not blind.
Now you know what. Already like old friends, aren't we?
After all this scheming, what grudge do you have against
The
me?
film was translated and
Papu.
narrated by M Media.
Look familiar?
It seems you've inherited Supa's legacy. But you still can't beat me.
What's that sound? Let me in. Pause you. Wouldn't be assaulting a teacher, would he?
The boss knows his limits. He's just teaching Attica a lesson.
Let me in.
Don't make me hit a woman.
A teacher. Now no one can disturb you. You have to win.
Attica. You have an invulnerable body, and I have the unbreakable body. This will get us nowhere.
We have to fight anyway.
Attica, think about it. We don't really have a deep hatred for each other, right?
Actually, that seems right too.
Right? We can still cooperate. Now this is a real, powerful alliance.
I knew you.
So young and already so wicked.
Annie, you get the credit this time. So this is your original body. I told you. Your bones can't support your body. I'll just leave you to your fate.
Why did you come out here?
Let's hurry. What if Papu's men catch up?
Don't worry. Like father, like son. Bran should be thinking about how to replace Papu.
Uncle, I never thought you, so cautious all your life, would be taken out by a punk like that. Help me.
Miranda, what do you want?
I promised my father. Whoever rescues my brother, I will give myself to him.
I don't need. Don't need.
Whether you want it or not is your business. Whether I give it or not is mine. Please.
Could it be that you're doing this out of a bit of affection? Your expression is like you're just completing a task.
For me, everything is a task. Miranda, I always thought you were cold. I didn't expect you to be this kind of person.
Good thing I've been watching you.
Who are you guarding against?
This is my house. I can do whatever I want.
Actually, you are both unsuitable for Aticha.
Why?
The reason is simple. With Attica's power, only I can withstand it.